Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have got some very, very good news here. So, I have seen some people asking about this recently. I even saw some posts on the Dokkan subreddit about this, of when are they going to do another Dokkan Now? Well, it looks as though Dokkan Now is going to be stuff that is going to introduce things that are not necessarily going to be global first, but at least global and GP at the same time, right? Because, you know, the last time global, well, wait, what did global just get that was first? Vegito Blue. I mean, but only Vegito Blue is easy. I guess that's not enough to do a Dokkan Now, right? It's not like a celebration. But, you know, they did do a Dokkan Now for the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku celebration, which was mixed with the LR Kale and Khalifa celebration. So, we're going to kind of take a look at the Dokkan Now video right here, because, of course, you know, we do have the Dokkan Now info right here, that there is going to be a second episode coming up in a couple of days on the 15th of March. 22 PST, I think that's actually later than it was before, huh? Because 22 p, so that's like 1 a.m. Eastern my time. Oh, yeah, because I remember before, they debuted it at like 9 p.m. Eastern or something like that, I want to say. Okay, that's actually going to be a little bit more helpful for me, too. So, on this Dokkan Now, by the way, I presume we're going to find out most of the things in Saiyan Day. They could, for example, have like a legendary summon banner for both global and JP at the same time. Some sort of Saiyan, I have no idea. I don't even know what they could do, right? But like some sort of legendary summon banner that maybe they won't show in Dokkan Now, because I believe they did not show Kale and Khalifa in this episode right here. You know, sort of for the global celebration, right? So it's possible that this episode 2 of Dokkan Now will come out. Let's say they show off the new Dokkan Fest exclusive, which should be both global and JP at the same time. Again, my gut is telling me it's some sort of Bardock, because we got LR Bardock in 2018. We got Super Saiyan 3 Bardock as a Dokkan Fest back in 2017. So, I mean, I feel as though some sort of Dokkan Fest or LR Bardock makes a lot of sense to me. It could be an LR Dokkan Fest, maybe an LR Super Saiyan Dokkan Fest Bardock that transforms, or maybe a Mass Saiyan, something. I think Bardock will definitely be it. Legends just releasing a god tier dominating Bardock as well does sort of further, I think, kind of drive home that point for me, because Legends and Dokkan typically release similar stuff at the same time, weirdly enough. Like, it happens a lot, right? So now that, like, Legends just drops this Bardock, it's like, okay. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Plus, we know this right here. This was V-Jump. This is talking about stuff that's going to be on JP for sure. I would say right now, personally, I think Global has like a 99.9% chance of getting all of this, right? So what we have is the LR Team Bardock you can get from missions. Now, I believe the last time I did a video on this, I incorrectly misinterpreted, because it seems as though they're saying SSR Bardock, TUR Bardock, LR Bardock, but some people corrected me, and then Garesh confirmed what they said was true, that you get the LR Team Bardock, but then Bardock, Shugesh, Borgos, Tora, and Fasha are also units. So there's 6 free-to-play units here, not 5. So that is good. You know, because all of these guys are going to be all free-to-play. Who knows? They would not dare put these guys, the extra copies, in Battlefield again. I pray, please, no! Because in case you guys did not remember, this is what they did last time with this. Remember, 2 years ago, for 2018, as part of the 3-year anniversary, they released this guy right here. Damn, the Dokkan Wiki moves fast, dude. They already got LR Team and King Piccolo in there. But, you know, we had this LR Tech Piccolo right here as part of the 3-year anniversary, right? Or, excuse me, the LR Tech Ginyu Force. You can get the first copy by rainbowing all 5 of the Ginyu Force members. And then, you know, you're able to get this one copy from missions. But then after that, you got to get the rest from Battlefield. Okay, and then there another copy you got from the Legendary Frieza campaign right there. So, there we go. That's how we get all 5 copies of this guy. So we'll see if they're gonna, again, dude, they can't. Because look at this. you have to get 5 copies of this dude, 5 copies of him, 5 copies of you, all of these. Then, of course, the LR physical Ginyu, which you need to get 5 billion of the battlefield medals. Like, they would not dream, they would not dare to do that to us. I hope not. So, we'll see. And then the final thing on here, right here, what's weird is, I mean, they talk about the 5-year anniversary here, but then they're also talking about new Super Battle Road stages. I think Gresh translated it as Ultimate Super Battle Road. If you guys recall, the last time we got new Super Battle Road stages was the 300 million download celebration, which was both global and JP at the same time. So it makes sense if they're then going to release new Super Battle Road right here for Saiyan Day, global and JP at the same time. Makes a ton of sense to me. And then they will probably show that off in the Dokkan now, perhaps with some EZAs. Wait. There's one last thing I want to pull up real quick. This also further cements a lot of the stuff that we've been talking about. I saw someone did make a post. I just want to pull this up. Yeah, okay, here we go. From JakeCon830. So, Borgos, his art was updated last night. And then someone linked, so this is what the global Borgos looks like right now. And then here's what the JP Borgos looks like. So I guess this is supposed to be what he looks like in the Bardock special. I haven't watched the Bardock special in a while. I'll probably watch it before Saiyan Day, so I can... Yeah, his plate is blue right there. I haven't watched the Bardock special, again, in quite a while. The last time I saw it was in theaters. They had the Bardock special and then Fusion Reborn. It was like a double feature. I think that was in... that was a couple years ago now, right? That was in 2018, I think they did that. That was to promote the Broly movie, if I'm not mistaken. So I need to watch that again. But, like, as you guys can see, they updated Borgos' art. So, why would they do that? Oh, yeah. Because these dudes are probably about to EZA. I think the Great Ape cards will EZA. Which would be a massive buff to Giant and the low-class Saiyan category. Then, of course, we're going to get, the LR Team Bardock, as well as TUR versions of these 4 characters who have never even... These guys have never even had... Are any of them even an SR? No, right? None of them? I think they're all, like, rares, right? So these characters, for the first time, are going to get an SR or higher. Just ridiculous, right? So it's going to be very good for the low-class team. I guess Pure Saiyan as well, but Pure Saiyan doesn't need it, obviously. So that is good, right? So, okay, let's just take a look at this Dokkan now real quick before we sort of move on, right? Okay, so they have sort of this Dokkan Now celebration thing talking about stuff. Right there, it says moving forward, they wanted to do more like this. Well, here we go. We got part 2. Personally, I would assume that a 3rd Dokkan Now episode could come in May. Because if you guys remember, in May, it was May 9th for Goku Day, was when LR Gohan and Goten came out for the first time on Global First, right? Then JP got them not very long after. It was like June, it was like one of the last couple days of June is when JP got them. So it wasn't very far afterwards, but Global got them first right around here on May 9th. So we could potentially see another Global First, like for Goku Day. The only thing is Goku Day does seem like, it's weird to me that JP wouldn't celebrate that as well, but JP does have Golden Week, like, right here. So, like, it's like, that's, like, a lot of big-time celebrations back to back to back. So, I really could see the 3rd episode of Dokkan Now being, like, that week in May, right? So, this is, the new is on the 15th, so about 3 days before Saiyan Day. So, I could potentially see the 3rd episode of Dokkan Now on, like, the 6th, 7th, or 5th. Of May, if Global is indeed going to get a Global First for Goku Day, which I think is very, very possible. So let's go over all the stuff. So they point out the Roshi stuff, fodder, who cares? Santa Goku. The biggest mistake they made is not making that like an actual character. Like come on. Like, I don't know, make him just like a Goku family support type unit of 30% or something like that, rather than just like a bummy Elder Kai. Very dumb. Then they go over Red Dragonstone stuff. Like, again, we don't care. I think they recommended Gogeta. It's like, bruh, like, dog, recommend Janemba, please. Janemba. Don't recommend Gogeta, recommend Janemba, son. So then they talk about the Universe 6 store event. So now we'll go to the timeline of events for Global. Right there, boom. We have the Universe 6 story event. And then looking at the rest of the celebration, right? So they got, this is when Global, yeah, it's so stupid. Ugh. So JP got the renewal for this and Golden Frieza in April of 2019, and they really brought this event back several times on Global before renewing it because they wanted to keep it with the celebration. Just asinine. Like, I don't understand the reason for that, but they did. But they did it, right? So they came out, Golden Frieza, and then of course LR Kale and Khalifa came out along with these two right here, Tech Khalifa and STR Kale. So it's really the full celebration. There was also the LR Gohan and Goten returned in the celebration as well. Jeez, there wasn't a lot of events here, huh? Damn. It's kind of looking kind of dry. Jeez. But, you know, you guys, hey, whoa, hold on. But Global did, there wasn't a ton of events, sure. But Global did get LR Gohan and Goten to return. JP has still only ever had Gohan and Goten on one banner ever. It's actually been 9 months. Again, Gohan and Goten haven't been on a banner for like 9 months on JP, right? So, hey, careful with the Global shaft, all right? Careful. All right, so then they go over this event, you know, these free-to-play fodder units who don't really mean too much. Then they go over the Universal Survival Arc category summon banner. Now, obviously, that doesn't really mean jack shit, right? It's not super important. I could potentially see either a pure Saiyan category banner or a low-class Saiyan category banner, perhaps even a giant category banner, if indeed we will get the awakenings for the Team Bardock characters, like we, you know, kind of are thinking. I mean, this banner is pretty solid, and then, JP still doesn't have his Godly Awakening, by the way. And then here's where they introduce Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku for the first time. They show him off. Still not on JP, by the way. So this is interesting, right? So whatever the Dokkan Fest may be, let me go super like high ceiling, right? I think one of the best things they could do was if they dropped Super Saiyan 4 Bardock for us. I think Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, Global, and JP at the same time, bam. That is exactly what we would want to see. Super Saiyan 4 category / Dragon Ball Heroes would be an amazing team. It would be so hyped. That would be just awesome. So, like, in this Dokkan now, in a couple of days, you know, they could be showing Super Saiyan 4 Bardock. Like, dude, that would be really sick. So, okay, so here they show his active skill again. Super Saiyan 4 Bardock could have a lot of interesting stuff. You know, they do show him, they talk about his leader skill and stuff like that. They mention that, they basically said, he's STR and stuff like that. Yeah, but they don't mention, yep. They don't mention Kale and Khalifa. They don't mention EZA Tech Golden Frieza. So there's a lot of stuff that they do not mention in here. And then there's 15 stones at the end. I imagine, by the way, there will be a stone prize like this for Global after this is going up. But I will say this, I don't think JP will get this. I think this will probably be Global only. Even though I think everything in this Dokkan now will be coming to both Global and JP, I think whatever stone prize this is will probably only be for Global. So, you know, if you're a JP player, keep that in mind. Yet another JP shaft. I mean, no, it's really racking up these days, the JP shafts. I'm sorry. It's just every second of every day, all I can think about is the JP shaft. So and then heading back over here again, right? So they didn't talk about the Bojack event, Golden Frieza's EZA. They didn't talk about Kale and Khalifa. They didn't talk about the new Khalifa and Kale units. They also did not talk about LR Gohan and Goten returning, and they did not talk about these three right here, who are all absolutely impressive, amazing units that are only on Global at the moment, right? And here was the release date, December 9th, and then this came out on the 4th, right? Yes, the 4th. Okay. So, I mean, there we go. Let me know what you guys think, you know, of what we could see for Saiyan Day. Again, these units were all incredibly impressive. Banner units nowadays and Old Awakenings usually are. Yeah, these three, to me, one reason they're just so damn impressive is their age, right? So, like, look at this guy. Like, he came out July 2016, January 2017, and then Bergamo was the end of 2017 for JP. When was he for Global? February 2018. So they take these units who came out then, right? This guy for 2016 on JP, this guy for 2017 on JP, and they made them some of the best versions of those characters in the game. Like this, I would say, as of right now, I like this Blue Goku as the best Blue Goku in Dokkan. I like this guy actually better than the AGL EZA Blue Goku. I do. I honestly, I do. So, you know, that's something to sort of keep in mind there. that, you know, whatever units might awaken or come out alongside this Dokkan Fest exclusive is probably going to be crazy. So let me know what you guys think of a new Dokkan Now coming soon.